Okay, so welcome back to episode 2 of my recaps of the Gay Women's Channel webisodes till Lease do us part. So yeah, this is actually a thing now. I debated not doing it, ever again, but I figured, you know what? Why not? Okay, well, first off, I did my homework since last episode, and the other character's name is Shannon. Mika, not Micah. Mika and Shannon. Got it. So it opens up with an alarm clock sound, and it is Shannon in the bed, and she's just all groggy and out of it, and she's like, Mika, can you get it? And then she realizes Mika's not there because you banished her to the den. So there's that moment of, oh yeah, we're broken up. It's like, oh yeah, I just turned off my own alarm clock, and it's kind of sad. So she quickly, gets over it, just shakes it off, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I would like to, I don't know whose idea it was, writer, director, combination of both, or I guess they had stylists. Anyways, but the choice to have her very realistic, what you look like whenever you wake up. It was very realistic, and I admired that. Nobody hates TV shows or movies more. Actress or actor wakes up and they're like full-blown face done, hair perfect, and it's just so unrealistic and annoying. So props to you for that. She opens the door, and of course, Mika is on the pot, brushing her teeth while she's on the pot. First off, let's just pause. I'm not gonna lie, I multitask in the bathroom. I don't know if it's exactly in that way, but people multitask. It was visual humor versus audible humor, but it was funny. It was a classic kind of scene that you walk into unexpectedly, so that was great. And so she quickly shuts it, and she was like, why did you not lock the door? And they have a fight about how really, do I need to lock the door? It's nothing you haven't seen before. So Shannon also says that they need to lay some ground rules and stop basically seeing each other in the nude. Mika comes back with it was one time. She was like, no, I walked in on you in the shower yesterday. Did you forget that? And of course, Mika's little sassy self is like, I think you did that on purpose. I don't know, maybe she didn't, maybe she didn't. We don't know. Shannon proceeds to tell Mika, holy shit, what did you eat last night? An entire, I think it was Indian restaurant? Maybe, I think Indian, curry. That's always fun in the bathroom. After they have this little conversation about, what the new ground rules are gonna be, their little argument, in close quarters, need I remind you, the camera brilliantly pans from them slowly to the bed, just holds there for a little bit, and then pans back to them, and Mika's just looking at Shannon and then she takes a deep breath of self-control and is like, I'm gonna go get some cereal. They walk into the kitchen, and Shannon starts setting up for breakfast, but she sets it up for 2. So you can still tell that they're obviously not completely out of that relationship mode. And so it's actually really cute, and it's a subtle little action that was put there to show that they're still not over each other, I guess. Mika, is going through the fridge and is like, you know what, I think I'm gonna have ham tonight. Is ham cool with you? So first off, 2 lesbians that are not vegetarians. Yay for not abiding to stereotypes. Shannon basically breaks the bad news to her that she has a date. And Mika's heart breaks just a little, and my heart breaks just a little. Mika is obviously upset, and she's like, okay, so we're doing this now, we're moving on. She just kind of goes on this little crazy rant about how she's happy for her, and it's a very forced smile, forced crazy eyes, and she's like, I'm so happy for you, I'll drive you to the date. And Shannon's like, well, that would be fucked up, but you don't have a car. Mika continues the cycle of craziness, and she's like, I'll vent one for you. That's how okay I am with this. So Mika then must know who this lucky gal is that Shannon's gonna be going on a date with. Shannon's like, you don't know her. And Mika says my favorite line of this episode, and she's like, come on, I know everybody. She's like, there's only like 3 lesbians in this town, so hashtag relatable. Shannon's like, well, our friend Nikki set me up with her and you don't know her. As Mika is getting mad that, you know, Nikki basically set Shannon up with someone before she set her up with someone, I'm too busy focused on the really cool milk container. I've never seen it before, like ever, and it's really cool. It looks like it's like milk in a bag, and then like in a pitcher. So if you are watching this, anybody from the Gay Women's channel, and you can tell me where you got that, or what it is exactly, you know, I would enjoy that very much. As the questions continue about who this chick is, Shannon pulls up her Instagram to show to Mika, and I mean, that's kind of messed up. You know, it's kind of weird showing your ex who your first date is going to be since her on Instagram and telling her how hot she is and showing her. But I mean, then again, this whole scenario of them still living together is kind of messed up, so why not? And Mika just shrugs it off as everybody looks attractive on Instagram. I feel you, girl. It's like, how many filters to look pretty? Shannon goes on to say that she's an actress. I guess actresses have a great reputation in the lesbian world. I don't know. I've acted. Just saying. She's an actress on the CW. Mika is so upset that she's on a CW show because she knows the reputation that CW actors have of being unusually gorgeous. And she's like, okay, I need to look up this chick. What's her name? And Shannon's like, I don't know, Reese somebody. Mika's attempting to make fun of her name and saying it's like the candy bar. Just makes Shannon be like, yeah, like the melt in your mouth Reese's. I love that line because Reese's are fantastically delicious. And it was a fun little play on words there as well. So Mika decides that's enough Reese talk, and she goes back to the fridge and ends up taking out the ham, and she's like, well, I'm still making ham, and you can always come back and, you know, have ham. Or me. Shannon still has too sweet of a heart to not appreciate the gesture Mika just made. She's like, well, that was thoughtful. And Mika's like, well, yeah, that's me. Thoughtful. And you gave me up? What? So she sits down and she's like, maybe you should just date me. I'm just joking. 85% joking. And then she, you know, dwindles down each percentage. And then she's like, 0% joking. Please take me back. And it's like this plea that just breaks your little lesbian heart. It's just like this moment of like silence in their eyes, I guess, kind of lock. And she's like, kidding. Shannon just kind of laughs, but not uncomfortably, and not like it's a joke either, but just kind of like, I don't know, like this is the Mika she remembered when they were in a happy, loving relationship. The funny, really adorable, lovable Mika that she remembers. And so there's that moment, I guess, of remembering how it was, and so that's why she really laughs, or at least that's why I think she does. That's how it ends. It ends breaking your heart just a lot. Once again, a job well done. Keep up the good work, Gay Women's channel.
That's all, folks.